murder happened in the month of May. The family already had not great relationships with Shraddha. But all of this came to light much later. Why? That's a question that many are asking. I'll just request my colleagues to stay on with us because we want to understand that how come in this period that passed, how come nobody tried to get in touch with Shraddha? Why come no friend really came forward? I have with me Rajat Shukla, who is one of Shraddha's friend, who's now joining us on the broadcast to help us understand when the friend spoke to Shraddha last and had she already raised some concerns about her relationship with Aftab. Rajat, we appreciate you taking our time and joining us here on CNN News 18. I want to begin by understanding when was the last time you either met or spoke with Shraddha?
The communication that had happened with Shraddha was with Shraddha and her best friend, and that was the time when they were supposed to shift to Delhi. That was Shraddha and Aftab's decision of shifting to Delhi when they had thought that they'll go there, do a job together. Uh, however, Shraddha had already made distance with a lot of friends, and I was one amongst them. I thought maybe she's being rude to me or whatever. That was from the year 2019 itself. She had started being too reserved, too personal.
So when did you feel, Rajat, that something was wrong? Did she specifically speak to you about what were the issues that she was facing, and when did you feel that things were going wrong?
So it was in 2019 itself when it was revealed. So initially, this guy Aftab was pretending to have a nice relationship with this girl, but then 2019 itself, when it was made official, we got to know that maybe they were secretly in a relationship since 2018 itself. That's when we had noticed a sudden change in Shraddha's behavior, where she used to be a jolly, bubbly girl to
Okay.
becoming, too reserved. So we got to know that these people are in a relationship. Initially, everything was nice, but then Shraddha herself revealed to her best friend that uh, you know this boy Aftab is being violent to her. He beats her up, and
Okay.
things are becoming worse between them, but still she was continuing. There was something very major that we are not informed about, and that's a question in the head.
Rajat, that's one question that many people want to know is how was Aftab as a friend, as a human being, as a colleague, as a neighbor? You guys must have spoken to him, must have met him. How was he when you met him?
So Aftab was a poker face. I mean, by seeing, so a lot of my friends met him. He was like a person who was a reserved personality. I mean, there are people who are introverts. Introverts are different. I mean, they are like not people who would want to speak, but then reserved are the people who consciously decide to not reveal things about them. So Aftab was one amongst them. He had a poker face. I mean, nothing could have been deciphered just by seeing him.
After one question that also many are trying to get an answer to is that did Shraddha raise red flags earlier? Did she speak to any of you that she was being physically abused or physically harassed?
We were into this relationship, and Aftab was being abusive, uh, and he had shared this with us. Shraddha was not so um, simple kind of a girl. She was strong. She was bold. She was certainly a person who would leave the person, and she was also adamant to that fact that she wanted to leave. But why she was unable to leave this person, it cannot be love. There is something more to it that is not seen to the naked eyes.
Rajat, when you say that there was something more than what meets the eye, Any reason that you can think of today, or what could have been the motive? Anything in hindsight that you remember that possibly Shraddha could have mentioned to you?
Well, seeing this as a love hate thing or whatever seems absolutely undigestible to me, because in love a person would have their opinions, thoughts, expressions. The person might even debate with each other. If not finding valid things together, not compatible with each other, the person would leave each other out of maybe anger. The person might even raise their hands. But murder is a too big thing. And murdering somebody and making 35
Okay.
pieces is the superlative form. Staying in that same house and leading an absolute simple life and not making anybody realize that something severe has happened is more superlative. So you can understand how strong this person would be in his mental state, that he was able to commit such a heinous crime and was also able to nearly pull off the whole crime scene and
Sure.
clear off all the evidences.
Okay. Unfortunately, our condolences go out to you as well, Rajat, hoping you as friends and the family members of Shraddha can get some answers as well. Unfortunately,